How dope was that?
What?
Brand new wrap-up show intro video. Make sure to check that out. Brand new wrap-up show intro video. Leveling up. I love the original content. How about that? Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, we got an intro now.
I'm sure I accidentally copied it from somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's always a good day when the wrap-up show goes live. LFGSD, go Padres. Okay, Jon and Jim with you. There's a lot to get into. Fernando Tatis Jr. is making his debut in the field in 2023 in about an hour. If you're here live or on replay, you got to subscribe. We have year-round Padres content for you. Smash the like button for us. Follow us on Twitter at Jon Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. We greatly appreciate the super chats. You can click the $sign. It's right below the chat box. It's a great way to support this channel. We get to all of the super chats, as you know. If you want to become a member like Lance, you can click the join button down below. We have a special show announcement we'll tell you about at some point in the next handful of minutes as well that I think a lot of you guys are going to be excited about, that you can join us in as well throughout 2023. But let's start, Jim, with Fernando Tatis Jr. We saw him DH. Well, we didn't really see him. It wasn't even televised. I do believe today's game is on Padres.com with video.
Oh, great. I'm glad it's somewhere.
It's somewhere with video, I believe. Don't quote me on it, but I believe that's right.
It's Padres.com.
Okay. But 2 days ago, 0 for 2 with a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. Today, leading off in the outfield for the Padres. It's kind of exciting times. We get to see Fernando Tatis Jr. in the field today for the first time in 2023 and for the first time in forever.
And we get to see a lineup of Tatis, Soto, and Manny 1, 2, 3, which we were all waiting for since the trade deadline last year. Like, this is the first time we see the big three in the lineup at once. And we're without Xander Bogaerts still. Like, he just left for the WBC. So this lineup still isn't fully complete. And the top three, Tatis, Soto, Manny. I mean, if this is the lineup in regular season, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no question about it. And we've asked a lot on Jon and Jim, on San Diego Sports 760, or on the wrap-up show, where would you bat Fernando Tatis Jr.? And I've always steadfastly said I would lead him off. Bat him first, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where he is today. Again, I mean, you got to utilize this guy's skill set. His skill set is both speed and power. Mm-hmm. A lot of modern baseball analytics would say you want power towards the top of your lineup and you want speed towards the top of your lineup. And by the way, I think they're going to let him run. How could they not? I mean, he literally returned for the first time in a year and a half, and he had the green light. So I think he'll have the ability to run. By the way, he's in right today against the Mariners in Peoria. Soto's in left, Machado's at third. So yeah, he's going to run a little bit. He's got power. I love him leading off. I don't think he has to be an exclusive leadoff hitter, but I do love him in the leadoff spot more often than not. I think he's had success in it previously. I think it bodes well, especially for a lineup like this. Get him on base, let someone else do damage, let him use his wheels and score runs,
And I wouldn't be opposed to him in the cleanup spot either.
Sure.
If he starts really hitting and it's back to 2021 Tatis, a lineup of Bogaerts 1, Soto 2, Manny 3, Tatis 4. Yeah, I take that right now, because Bogaerts isn't really a power hitter per se. He's just a really good hitter overall. I mean, he's a career almost 300 hitter, but he's not a big power guy. Like, he's not hitting 40 home runs this season.
Sure.
Tatis is that guy, and that's who you want in your cleanup spot. So I think when Xander's in this lineup, and you have Xander 1, Soto 2, Manny 3, Tatis 4, and then Cronenworth 5, Cruz 6.
Yeah.
Like Carpenter, Kim, Grisham, Nola. Like, that is, to me, it's hard to argue that's not the best lineup in baseball.
Well, I think ESPN said it was. I think analytically, Dan Szymborski we've had on, he said top 3 lineup in baseball. I mean, that's a huge upgrade. It was a middling lineup last year. Without Manny Machado, it would have been a bottom 10 lineup. With Manny Machado, it was like a top 15-ish, a middle third, right? Not top 10, not bottom 10, but between 11 and 20. And you go from middle third to top of the top third because you're adding Tatis and Bogarts, and you added professional hitters like Cruz and Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's Petco Park. I don't think at the end of the day, if you just looked at the numbers, the Padres will have literally the best offense in baseball. But I think it'll be vastly improved. And I think their pitching is good enough that they don't need the number one offense. I mean, they have elite pitching when healthy. Musgrove, Darvish, Snell. Most teams in baseball don't have any pitcher of that caliber, or a number of teams don't. So you couple really good hitting with good enough pitching, excellent bullpen, good managing, good bench. You should win a lot of games.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Bob Melvin, it's like the best part of your day, or one of the best parts of your day. Like, oh, I'm going to put Tatis. Where am I going to put him today?
Right.
I'm going to lead him off today.
These are good things. Yeah.
We're going to put Juan Soto 2-hole. We're going to put Manny Machado 3.
Right. You're not saying where am I batting? Where am I batting Pham? Where am I batting Hosmer? Like those aren't the questions you're asking anymore. We've asked those questions over parts of the last 2 years.
Where am I batting Yangervis Solarte? No disrespect. Where am I batting Corey Spangenberg? Where am I batting freaking Alan Cordoba?
Right, exactly.
If you know, you know.
Things have changed. Things have changed drastically. All right, I don't want to bury
Hedges.
Can we get to our new partner on the wrap-up show, which is our special show announcement?
Yes, I'll pull up the thing.
The banner?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
So this is really cool. You might see pinned to the top of the chat on YouTube that we've got this Underdog Fantasy Best Ball MLB Draft. So a couple of things first and foremost. If you click the link at the top of the chat right now, it's pinned up there. Use the promo code PODSWRAP, PADSWRAP. It's in there. You double your first deposit up to $100. You deposit $100, you get a free $100. Okay? That's thanks to hanging out with us on the wrap-up show. So anything from $10 or more is doubled up to $100. Then if you click that link above, this is so cool. You're going to play a season-long MLB contest on Underdog Fantasy with me and Jim. We're already in there. The draft is going to take place once we get closer to opening day. It's a season-long draft. There's room for 12. Me and Jim are 2 of the contestants. So 10 more can join. Here's the deal. It's not like those other drafts where you got to check out the waiver wire every single day and you're making trades every single day. All it consists of, Jim, is the draft. And from there, Underdog takes care of everything. You draft, it takes the highest scores of your team, it tabulates it all season long. At the end of the season, first, second, and third place are winning real cash. So that's a season-long contest we have underway right now. We'd love to get you in there. Let's fill that up, and you'll be taking place in a draft and a season-long contest with me and Jim, against me and Jim. And then once we get into the season, guys, we're going to be doing close to daily contests where you can do like a daily MLB contest where you draft against me and Jim, and then you're winning. And it's super cool. And again, if you click that link up at the top of the chat, it's pinned. Use promo code PODSWRAP, and you're getting $100 matched if you deposit $100. Up to $100, whatever you deposit is matched. We're so pumped to work with Underdog Fantasy. This isn't it's as easy as it gets. Right? It's really as easy as it gets. If you're into fantasy sports, it's as easy as it gets. There's no league management aspect. There's no stress. There's no waivers. There's no trades. There's no lineup setting. So we're going to do it all season long. We're pumped to be playing daily fantasy contests with you in the MLB space, courtesy of Underdog Fantasy. And again, if you sign up right now, use promo code PODSWRAP, your deposit is matched up to $100. And I know this, Jim, I'm going to be smoking you every single day in these drafts.
Everybody loves a draft. Drafts are the best thing out there, and this is no different. You go in the it's easy. Like, watch this. I'll pull it up.
Oh yeah, pull this up. Can you pull this
up? Hold on.
Super cool.
So I'm in a 12-person draft right now. Elijah Rosen has just joined us.
Hold that up. Show the screen, and we could. Oh, look at that. So yeah, it's super cool. And by the way, you can auto draft. You don't have to sit there and draft all day the day of the draft. If you're able to, you can. Otherwise, you can auto draft, and then you got your team, and you're competing all season long for a chance. Yeah. And then again, if you don't want to do the season long contest, which we have right now at the top, because the season hasn't started, once we get into the season, we're going to be doing daily drafts. So you can draft, based on that night's MLB action, and you can compete against me and Jim. Where to join? Go to the top of the chat. It's pinned. Click on that link, and that will give you access to join. And also use the promo code PODSWRAP, and you can get that $100 match up to $100, whatever you deposit.
Yeah. So this is going to be fun.
Super fun. All right. Thank you guys for allowing us to welcome in our new partner here on the wrap-up show, Underdog Fantasy. We're getting you ready for Padres spring training baseball on this Thursday. We talked about the fact that it's Tatis and Soto and Machado, then Cruz and Carpenter and Campusano. We know it's a very big spring for Luis Campusano. He's getting opportunities. Rougned Odor. It's the Rougned Odor game, Jim. He will make Padres debut, longtime Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
He's at second base. David Dahl is in center field. Jackson Merrill's going to get plenty of time in the absence of guys like Bogarts and other infielders this spring. Jackson Merrill bats ninth. Seth Lugo will be pitching. I don't know what to think of the Odor signing, to be honest with you. I don't know if they need middle infield depth once the regular season starts, but maybe he can earn his way on. Here's a guy that's hit 30-plus home runs in the big leagues before, but you look at his last 2 or 3 years, he flat out has not hit. He just hasn't hit.
Yeah, I think this is just like an insurance policy for the start of the season, with Tatis going to be down, and you need another bat, another veteran guy. I'm not expecting really much out of Rougned Odor, but it's another veteran, and I'll take it. It's nothing. It's not like a why did they sign this guy move. It's a okay, sure, give him a shot. And the Padres are in a position where they're signing these guys where they don't have to be big time players. They can just fill their roles. And if the role is literally just be there just in case of emergency, then that's what they're there for. And that is something that this team hasn't had in a long time. Like back in the day, Rougned Odor would be like a big signing.
And honestly, back in the day, he was a pretty serviceable. He was a good player.
Yeah.
But time has passed. Now he's not old. It's only 29, but you're right. You're saying that would have been the big signing of the offseason.
It'd have been like, where is Odor going to play? Is he going to be shortstop? Your shortstop. You're going to be your second baseman. Blah, 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 blah. Now it's like he's there in case of emergency. Like break glass. That's what it is.
Now this is. I laugh at this. We know about the Odor Bautista thing, right?
Yeah.
When he leveled Jose Bautista. So
knocked
Alex, thank you for the
shit
super.
out of him.
Thank you guys for the supers. Click the $ below the chat box if you want to contribute like Alex. We really do appreciate it. Please smash the like button for us. Please subscribe to this channel. We have year-round exclusive Padres content for you. We're leading up to opening day, which is 4 weeks from today on March 30th. Alex says Odor got good hands for them Dodgers series, though, which is really is. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Padres and Dodgers aren't going to meet as much this year. Now that you're playing this universal schedule, there's just 12 games between the Padres and the Dodgers, not the 18 or the 19. We know what happened last year in the regular season. It was dominated by the Dodgers, but we know what happened last year in the postseason. And the Padres got the last laugh, obviously winning in 4 games. I don't think Odor is here as the bruiser, right? I don't think he's the hockey enforcer. I don't think that's why they brought him in. But there was a lot of chatter about that yesterday on social media.
Yeah, it's a viral moment that he'll be remembered for forever, no matter what he does. It's when he knocked the shit out of Jose Bautista.
He really did. I mean,
yeah, just like clean clock, dude.
Yep.
But it's a like a Cole. Like I'm not saying it's like the Cole Hamels move, but it's kind of like the Cole Hamels move. Cole Hamels is there for insurance. Rougned Odor is there for insurance. And when you have a team that's as stacked as this, you have those guys who are, definitely out of their prime, and they're just kind of trying to latch on still, and they could maybe help you a little bit here and there. Where are you going to sign? I'm going to sign with the Padres because they're going to win. You're not going to sign with the Royals. You're not going to sign with the Pirates. And the only reason why you go there is if they give you legitimate starting roles. Like, hey, you're going to be our starter. We guarantee it. Then, yeah, I'm going there. But if not, if they just want to sign you at a minor league deal, you're going to a team that's going to win, because if anything happens, you're there in case of emergency. And that's what Odor is here for. And that's what Cole Hamels is here for. And that is something that, as a Padres fan, like, you haven't been able to say ever.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex, for that super chat. And thank you, Elijah, for becoming a new member. Can we get some clap emojis in the chat for Elijah, our brand new member, which allows us to let you know that you can become a member. You get custom emojis like Jim's face and my face and let's go, and you're an idiot. You can get members-only content. You can get badges based on how long you've been a member as well. Just click the join button down below. We'll have new emojis for the 2023 season. You can keep collecting those badges. You can keep getting some content that is only available to our members. It's a great way to support this channel is what it is. So if you want to become a member, click join down below. Again, click join down below. Elijah, welcome to the club. Good to have you with us here on the wrap-up show.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. And he also joined us on Underdog Fantasy, so that's pretty good.
I love it. I love it. And again, if you want to join us on Underdog, the link is pinned in the chat, and you can play against me and Jim in a season-long MLB fantasy
Shout
contest.
out to Phil. He's joined us on Underdog Fantasy.
Phil, what's going on, man? Who else?
Phil and Elijah. So
awesome. We got 4 of the spots filled, 4 of 12.
4 of the spots filled.
Love it. Get in there before it fills up. Please get in there.
Link's at the top of the chat pinned up there. So let's go. Everyone loves a draft. Come join us.
So Alex says, let's sign Batista now. He might be getting up there a bit. Now, Ben says Odor is Jon and Jim is Bautista during their commercial breaks.
Yeah, Jon wishes he was Odor.
His
punch would literally break his hand, and then it would be like.
Well, okay, that allows me to do the thing I always do. You know, I worked in the minor leagues, right?
I've heard it.
My first year in the minors, Jose Bautista was on the team I was calling games for. He was a Pirates affiliate in Lynchburg. He was having a bad season. He struck out in Wilmington, Delaware. He punched the wall and broke his hand and missed the rest of the year.
Wow.
Yeah. 2003 in Wilmington. He then returned in 2004 to A-ball. I mean, think about it. He spent 2 years in A-ball and then just went completely bonkers at some point. Remember, he was Rule 5 times in 1 year, and then he eventually went off, obviously.
I remember when I first got on to Twitter and Jose Bautista followed me, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Did he really?
Yeah, and I looked at his Twitter account, and he had like 400,000 followers, and he was following 400,000 people.
So it must have been like some type of algorithm that like he was. Yeah. You follow, he follows.
I didn't follow him though. That's the thing. I was like, what?
That's weird. But he follows like literally everyone. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, the beef. Thanks for hanging out. He says, looking forward to some Tatis clips tonight. I bet he homers today. Wouldn't that be something? Again, 0 for 2 in his debut. With a run scored and a stolen base. He's going to, I say it all the time, Jim. He always does something. Even the stolen base in his debut, we're like, wait, what? He stole a base? Hasn't played in 18 months. He stole a base. So something's going to happen today, whether it's a play in the field or at the plate. You're going to see something that is special because that's what he's capable of doing. He does it day in and day out.
Tatis gets on. Soto hits a double. Manny singles in both the runs. Cruz hits a 2-run homer. That'd be nice.
That'd be really nice. Elijah, again, thank you for the membership. He said, I just thought if I'm going to be taking the cake and Underdog, I can at least let you guys have a few bucks. Thank you,
We appreciate
Elijah,
that, yes.
for becoming a member. How about Ivan? Thank you.
Oh,
very cool. Brand new member.
Ivan.
Let's get some clap emojis in the chat.
Appreciate you joining the club. Awesome.
2023 is going to be the best year, potentially in the history of the franchise, and we're pumped to be here with you every step of the way. We also want to thank Veldon. Thank you for the very kind super. He says, I've watched all the wrap-up shows for pretty much a whole year now on replay, but finally got a chance to watch you guys live today. Keep it up, boys, and can't wait for the 2023 season. LFGSD, that is so cool.
Thank you, Veldon.
That's the beauty of honestly doing this type of content, Jim, as we know, whether it's on radio and you can play back audio on podcast or with YouTube. I mean, it's such an amazing algorithm, and it's available to you whenever you want. I mean, we love interacting with people live. We love when you guys are here on replay as well, because it's with your schedule. People work. People are at different time zones. Right. People have kids. People have lives. So whenever you're looking for us, we're here for you. So that's why we ask that you please subscribe. And Veldon, thank you so much for your support of this channel. It means a ton.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to your first live show experience. Sorry it's not as epic as some other live shows, but you are in.
I don't know. Yeah, there have been some epic. First of all, if you're just getting in here, you need to go back and watch today's open. The intro. Jim has. Can we actually play the intro right now in the middle of the show? Let's do it.
Another intro?
Yes,
to the
please.
Intro?
Pull it up.
Okay. Sorry.
Let's pull up the intro. If you missed the intro, we have an intro.
Okay. We have an intro. Ready?
Farmers Insurance.
Presented by Farmers Insurance. Mark Nimitz.
Yeah, we'll tell you about Mark. Yeah, exactly. We need that. Appreciate that. I funked her first. Yeah, we do pre, we do post, we do out of season, we do.
You're not going to get any pregame shows during the season because we have this thing called other jobs. And it's the radio. So
true. Well, that's the thing. Your pregame is Jon and Jim, San Diego Sports 760. Seriously, we're pregame, we're postgame for afternoon games. I mean, literally, you hear from Bob Melvin. We bring on guests, right? I mean, so we got you covered, literally, day in and day out for an average of 4 hours a day. I would say 3 hours on the radio, 1 hour on the wrap-up show. Okay, let me get to the super here from Jared. Jared, longtime supporter, member, super chat contributor, says, since I know you were all concerned, but I am here. Love y'all, LFGSD. Jared is Thanks, here Jared. More often than not and following Padres games basically every single night. Jared, thank you for being a mod in the super and for supporting the channel.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it as always.
Look at this. People are saying sexy.
Ooh.
Our buddy Michael, that's epic. Very slick. Right? Rich McGuire, what's going on, man? See you Saturday for the
man. Good video editing can make even nerds like you.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Our buddy Padres blogger is in the underdog draft. It's a season-long draft. Link pinned at the top of the chat. Use the promo code. You get everything's matched. You make a deposit up to $100. It's matched. You're playing against me and Jim, which means you're probably beating me and Jim. You're certainly beating Jim. So get in there before it fills up.
We have 6 spots left, guys. 6 spots left.
Get in there, please.
Yes.
HBV, BRB, FBB, FBN. Thank you for the super. Clever, you're watching Padres World Series from his jail cell. Is there an update to that story?
I don't know.
He's in camp.
Yeah, it's like, how is he allowed to pitch? I'm just glad he's not a Padre anymore.
Oh my gosh, that would be such a nightmarish story to cover this year.
Yeah, just I don't want to deal with it. Nothing but positive vibes here. Yes, Padres. So
nothing but positive.
Nothing but positive vibes.
Speaking of positive vibes, Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. All right, he's the title sponsor of the wrap-up show. As you know, he's been with us for over a year. He's the reason we got this channel off the ground. He's an amazing insurance agent. Take it from us. I've got my homeowners and my earthquake insurance through Mark. He can save you $750 or more by switching your insurance. And here's the thing. The next time you have a renewal, whatever it is, auto, life, home, right, renters, earthquake, don't just renew. Get in contact with Mark. He'll talk to you about the Padres, and he'll save you money on your insurance. And he's locally based, and he's a lifelong Padres fan and a lifelong San Diegan. He supports this channel. So if you want to support our channel and those that do business with us, please get in contact with Mark. He's a great guy. We've done lunch with him a zillion times. He's an amazing insurance agent. He takes care of everything. You can take that from us. So there's a link down below. You get a quote online. You can get in contact with Mark. All of his information. He's the title sponsor of the wrap-up show. He's excited for 2023. And click the link down below. And thank you, Mark, for your support.
Yeah, all his information's above my head. Nimitz at farmersagent.com. When you reach out to him, let him know that Jon and Jim from the wrap-up show sent you.
We agree, Rome loves Dan. Hopefully the next Tatis games are on TV. Today, supposedly, is Padres.com. What does that mean? Do I have to authenticate? Do I have to log in? Is it just on?
It's probably going to black us out because we're in San Diego.
Right. I'll throw it on. I mean, when the game starts at 12, I'll go to Padres.com and see what I can find. Yes, no question, Sam. Jim's back of the head emoji is coming soon. That is literally, I mean, yes. Yesterday.
Yep.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Veldon says he loves the intro.
Oh,
awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Click on that super.
Clinton might have bought a Big If True t-shirt.
At the Jon and Jim. We'll tell you more about the
store.
By the way, you guys have been amazing. We've seen those orders coming in.
Yes.
So get them before because opening day is 4 weeks from today. That t-shirt, you'll probably have it in. It doesn't take long at all. It'll probably take a week. So get those orders in. Wear them in Peoria. Wear them at Petco. We're going to be wearing them on the wrap-up show. You'll see later this month. Alex, thank you. Says it's early and just spring, but this offense, though, they've been scoring runs, Jim, haven't they? These first handful of games.
They have. They're doing well after their opening loss in Cactus League play. They have bounced back in a nice way.
Are they at the top of the Cactus League in offensive statistics?
Who cares? Whatever.
Is this a top 5 Cactus League offense right now?
Hey, they have a chance to make some noise in the Cactus League, John.
I know. I agree. I think they do. This Soto's been ridiculous. And again, it's how many plate appearances is it? I don't know, 10, 12?
Like 8 plate appearances, like he's like 7 for 8.
It's pretty good.
Some crazy number. It's ridiculous.
Pretty good. Okay, Padres Blogger says video webcast on the MLB app today.
Interesting.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
Yeah, for those asking about Musgrove, I don't think anyone's that certain. I know Bob Melvin said earlier this week it'll be at least a couple of weeks until he throws.
Mm-hmm.
So at least a couple of weeks until he's on a mound.
WebMD.
Right.
Is it ever wrong?
I think.
A couple times. But I mean, I think it's pretty like straightforward when it comes to a broken toe, like big toe. Like there's not any weird ligament damage or like, hey man, I tore my ACL and some weird stuff. It's like, hey, I broke a bone.
Right.
So 6 weeks, yeah, couple starts. Again, not the end of the world. And it might take Musgrove a little time to ramp back up too, because he won't be able to throw because that's his landing foot. And even if he broke his right foot or right big toe, he still couldn't pitch either because that's his push-off foot. So, or his drag foot. And so you're like, yeah, no matter what, he wasn't going to be able to throw. But the good news is it's not a big-time injury. It can heal pretty quickly and has nothing to do with his arm.
I love this comment from Alex. The answer, I believe, is no. He said, legit question, is Cactus League like NBA Summer League where they have a championship? No. I think the team that goes 19-6 and is better than the team that went 18-7 is just 19-6.
But didn't the Padres back in the day like legitimately celebrate Cactus League titles?
Let's hope not.
I think there was a time when Andy Green was still here and they were like, they finished first in Cactus League and it was like,
right.
We got to take this and build on that and definitely viewed as a positive.
Well, how come in the NFL every year the Patriots just go 0-4 in preseason games and then go like 16-0 in the regular season? I mean, it literally means nothing. What matters is staying healthy and getting opportunities. And it matters for Jackson Merrill. It matters for some of these guys. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the end all be all. And winning is far from the end all be all.
Guys, we have 4 spots left in our Underdog Fantasy Baseball draft.
So how do you get in this thing?
If you go to the top of the chat, it's pinned up there. John put a link in. Go there right now, and it's very easy to join. So if you want to play against me and John, everyone loves a draft. Just join our Underdog Fantasy Best Ball MLB draft. You can sign up with the code PODSWRAP, and you'll double your first deposit up to $100 in bonus cash. So do that right now. Join our draft and play with us throughout the year.
Like Gus says, I'm in the draft. My sole goal is to beat Jim. I don't care if I don't win, which is basically the purpose of life.
Beat Jim?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Basically.
Oh,
you know what I was going to share? This was off Twitter from Annie Halbrin. Did you happen to see this? It's just a tidbit that I found really interesting. She just tweeted out.
Jake Cronenworth's name is really Jacob?
He's really Jacob.
My name's really not Jim.
Is actually Jacob. He goes by Jacob until he got to the big leagues. Where it says, I'm about to blow your mind. This is from Annie Halbrin. Asked Jake Cronenworth about Manny calling him Jacob all throughout camp. Turns out the league decided to call him Jake when he was drafted. No one close to him calls him Jake, he said. It's always been Jacob, high school and college. And then there's an article from when he was at Michigan. Jacob Cronenworth is Michigan's Mr. Everything. That was when he was in college, so not like a 8-year-old. So he was drafted by Jacob Cronenworth. They probably put in some system, Jake Cronenworth.
Wow.
And that's what he's been known as probably from minor league baseball on, but he's actually Jacob Cronenworth.
He will now be known as Jacob Cronenworth.
T-shirt. Just Jacob. Everything's a potential T-shirt.
I know it is. You know my real name's not either.
Your real name isn't Jim?
No.
What is it?
It's James.
Yeah, no crab.
Well, hey, people call me Jim, and my real name isn't Jim. Like
people call me John. My real name is not John.
Like I know everyone's concerned. I got my passport the other day. It's okay.
What's it say on that? James?
It says James on it.
Does it say Jacob?
It does not say Jacob. It was funny because it said James on the envelope.
Yeah.
And our roommates were like, "Who's James?" And they thought it was another person. And so they're like, oh, it's some random mail. And like before they were going to throw it away. And they're like, we should open this and see who it's for. They opened it and they opened the passport and it said James Russell. And they're like, Jim's real name is James?
Yeah, hard to believe, right?
Mind blown.
My real name is Jonathan, believe it or not.
Your real name's John or
we should change the show name from Jon and Jim to Jonathan and James.
Our
T-shirt idea.
T-shirt idea. Our alternate name of the show.
Yeah, it's our like
Jonathan and
Connect.
James. Yeah, it's City Connect, Jonathan and James show.
Yeah, I love it. James and Jonathan show. Jonathan and James. Perfect. So yeah, that's a good tidbit for Manny. That's why. That's why you go to spring training. That's why you cover the team.
Yeah. Hey Phil, here's the thing though. This is the chat to talk trash. You're in it right now.
Yeah, you can always talk trash here, Phil.
You're in it right now. So if you join us in Underdog Fantasy for our baseball draft, by the way, we have only 3 spots remaining, guys. Wow. 3 spots remaining. You can talk trash in here. You don't have to go on there. On here every night, almost every night after Padres games, we'll be with you.
Yeah, I love that. How about James is an idiot shirt? That could be good. People never trust a guy with 2 first names, which is you.
Is Russell a first name?
Russell's a first name, absolutely. One of the Paw Patrol characters' names is Russell.
Russell Westbrook?
Russell Westbrook, yeah.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah. Johnny and Jimmy show.
Here comes Johnny and Jimmy.
Jon and Benjamin show. I like that. And so does Ben Fadden.
Nah, it's not that great.
What else is going on in camp?
Russell Crowe.
What are the storylines?
When are we going to see Blake Snell?
Seriously, are we going to see him before who do we see first? Joe Musgrove or Blake Snell?
One's injured, one's just there.
Right, one's just like hanging out.
He's just he's just notorious for just taking his time.
I don't know if he's taking his time yet. It's March 2nd. He could still make like 4 or 5 appearances between now and March 30th.
Right.
I
just wish he would have. I don't know. Well, I'll wait and see. I'm gonna hold off judgment until we see what it is. But his track record's not good to start years, and I hope it doesn't stay the same.
Right. No, I'm with you. He's got to be available for the start of the year. If he's not, that's going to be really frustrating. Yeah. Jared, thank you for your membership in the Super. He says he's in the draft and he will crush you. He's talking about you, I think.
Oh, probably me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I see Jared in there right now. 3 spots remaining, guys. Super I love a draft. Drafts are
Jon and Jim draft with wrap-up show
baseball viewers. Draft. Let's go.
And by the way, we'll fill this draft up. We'll have more drafts for you. Shoot, Jim, in March, we can do other sport drafts, by the way, as well with our viewers. If we wanted to.
But it's so easy to do. Underdog Fantasy is so easy to download the app and get in there and find us. Like, because we have the link in the description above, or well, not description, but in the chat pinned at the top. So once you download the app, you just click on that and it takes you right to our page.
Love it. Yeah, I'm encouraged by some of the things we've seen in spring. Not just Groom or Tehran, but a Jackson Merrill. Like there's some good feel good stories going on right now. I'd say this spring for the Padres, not just the stars. We know Soto's hit, we know Machado's hit, but some of these guys that might be fringy or yo-yo, or we might see occasionally. It's nice to see them get off to good starts.
And you need the others in season to help you out when your main stars are either struggling or they're injured. So while Musgrove's out, guys like Tehran, guys like Jay Groom, like if they can have a couple good starts. I'm not saying that they're like going to be the guys down the stretch, because I would highly doubt that. But hey, have a moment here and there. Like, hey, that was Tulio Tehran went out there, went 5 innings, gave up 1 run. Padres won 4-1. Like, that'd be great. I'm not saying they can do that all the time, but even last year, Nabil Krismat had like moments. Was he there in the end? No, but he was a vital piece to this team getting the postseason. The team doesn't get to the postseason probably if Nabil Krismat's not there, and he's an other, and that's what every team needs. Not just the superstar players. You need the others to help you contribute, especially in baseball. It's not football where you have Patrick Mahomes and he can wipe away a bunch of problems with your team. It's 162 games, and you need your entire roster to help you, not just Tatis or Soto or Manny, even though those guys will be big parts of it, and Bogarts, the others.
The others. I'm with you.
That's another shirt idea. The others.
The others love it. You love the other. That's a really good idea. Gus wants to know when the draft is. I clicked on the info. It says March 30th at 10 a.m. Now, this is what they call slow draft. So we're going to figure it all out together. Okay. We're going to draft together. And if you're unavailable, then you put the thing in queue and you're good. We're going to take care of you. So nobody's missing the draft. I promise you that.
We'll take care of you.
We're going to take care of you.
How you doing? We're going to take care of you. We're going to
David Dahl. Yep. David Dahl's look good.
Like look good? Like his looks are good, or he looked good on the
homered,
field?
Didn't he? 2 days ago?
He looks good on the field and off the field, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, he's like jacked, isn't he?
Dude, yeah. He's very good looking.
Everyone's using the full names now, these players. Joseph Musgrove and Jacob Cronenworth.
I like it.
Gus is going to take Kim with his first pick, by the way, in best ball MLB draft.
Freaking dare you. I dare you, Gus.
Do you think this is a conspiracy? Why are the Padres purposely dropping Tatis into games they know are not going to be televised? Something smells fishy here. Everyone wants to see him play. Yeah, it is. I said this the other day on the radio. I think I said on the wrap-up show too. Like, can I live in a world where spring training games are televised? This is the major leagues.
No, John, you can't actually, because life isn't fair.
Life's not fair. I mean, we get 2 Fernando Tatis Jr. appearances for the first time in 18 months, and neither are on terrestrial television. One was nothing, right? I don't even know if there was audio. I think there was audio. But today is Padres.com or MLB app. I mean, at least it sounds like Chip Rocks, you can actually see this in some form or fashion at Padres.com or MLB app, where literally 2 days ago, there was no way to see it unless you knew someone with an iPhone that shot video.
Right.
This is a really good question. We never did, Michael, and we're never going to force it. He says, did you guys ever figure out what all of your followers' nicknames would be? Example, Jon and Jim's Army. Like what we call people that are fans of our content. We never forced it.
No. I was just thinking about it because I said it, like the others.
The others. But that's like
I know,
like it's rude. Oh, you guys are the others.
Yeah, you're just the other people.
Right.
But the others aren't so important.
But if you get it, the others are important.
I like harp on how the others when you and Shaq obviously is the first person to say that, but you know, Jim's idiots.
Jim's idiots. The idiots.
The idiots, yeah. The stupid idiots.
Jon and Jim's Jungle. I think that's been done. Followers are idiots. What is this in regards to? Thank you for the super. Curious, creative, not talented. I thought for sure it was Jimbo. Oh, your full name?
My real name
is Jimbo.
Could you imagine your parents are like, "Hey, what's your son's name?" Jimbo.
Yeah, there's some weird names out there.
Yeah,
right. Like there's some weird names. J&J Posse.
The JJs. Yeah, we never forced it. We're not gonna take a rip off of P1s.
We're not gonna force it.
Yeah, no.
What was I gonna say?
Aura?
That's what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Please support our partners. We're so pumped to be working with Underdogs Fantasy. You know, Mark Nimitz has been with us since day one, and you have obviously heard us talk about Aura as well. Great company. I literally just took the probiotic right before the show. My wife can vouch for that. I take the probiotic every single day. It is great for digestion. So if you have any digestion issues, the probiotic from Aura will take care of them. It's great for your heart, by the way, little known fact. It's good for mental clarity, the probiotic. And it's all plant-based. And this company is based in San Diego. Their co-founder, Will, is a San Diegan. They have offices in Liberty Station. It's an amazing company. I have tons of their products. They have probiotics. They have proteins for after workouts. They have pre-workout supplements. They have omega-3 oils. A lot of men and women take omega-3 oils or fish oils. If you're taking a fish oil, take the omega-3 oil from Aura. It's all plant-based. So it's the better alternative. They have immunity pills and sleep pills. This is a great company. You can get to their website easily. There's a link down below, or just go to ora.organic. You can shop and browse. You can get healthier. You can support this channel, whether it's for yourself or your spouse or your family or your friends. Please support Aura. They support this channel, ora.organic, and there's a link down below.
Yeah, go there right now. Live a healthy lifestyle. They have everything that you need. It's all protein, organic based. It's the healthiest, cleanest on the market. www.aura.organic. When you go there, just pick up a couple things and try it out. And you will definitely, when you start taking it, will feel healthier in your life. And you will also thank us later.
All right. Thank you, Aura. Thank you guys for your support of our partners here on the Wrap Up Show. It means a ton to us. I agree with this, by the way. Fire Hee too. MLB is stupid for not televising spring games. The NFL never squanders opportunities to promote.
Well, here's
I
the
agree
thing.
with that.
Here's the thing about spring games. Okay. In the
Yes.
NFL, it doesn't matter what type of football it is, people consume it. It can be scrimmage, it can be preseason, whatever. People just want to watch football. Baseball, do you think the Pirates fans want to watch every single Pirates game?
Kind of. I mean, I'm not saying hundreds of thousands of people. Hear me out, Jim. Are there not 6,000 people in the city of Pittsburgh that would watch every single spring training game that can't be monetized with advertisers? Like, is there no revenue to be created? So the hardcore fans of every franchise, and by the way, Pittsburgh's an example where there's nobody watching. The Padres are an example of everyone's watching, and there's a lot of teams. You think people don't want to see the Yankees or the Mets this spring? They do, or the Red Sox. So I feel
team though.
But the thing is, they play the teams. The Yankees play the Pirates, so put the game on television.
I know.
You know. Alex, thank you for the super. He says Jim doesn't play in the NFL to have a weird name.
What?
I'm not sure. Alex, the NFL draft.
Oh, we have
2 spots.
2 spots remaining. 2 spots remaining. 2 spots in our underdog fantasy baseball draft. 2 spots. So if you want to join us, you better get in there quickly.
Beat Jim.
I'm going to whoop everyone's ass.
Get in there. Link up top. It's pinned. There's a link. Double your deposit up to $100. Thank you, Underdog Fantasy, for your support. We'll be with them throughout the course of the next year plus. Like Rich says, he watched spring training when the Padres sucked. I mean, there's just something about it. It's like it's the winter time, and you haven't seen your team in months, and you got prospects.
Well, the diehards aren't going anywhere. Rich is a diehard.
Well, I know they're not going anywhere, but Rich wants to watch today.
Everyone wants to watch today.
That's what I'm saying. You and I, we don't even start work until 3. We are like the target audience. We could sit there.
We are.
And watch these games.
Waiting.
Right. Oh, Alex says it's a joke because NFL players all have weird names. They do. We were talking about weird names. NFL play. I mean, there's a lot of just weird in general. Like, Jim, I think, is a weird name.
Latavius.
Yeah, it's unique, right? Jon is a pretty unique name.
Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna change our name. We're gonna change our show name to the Jonathan and James Show.
T-shirt it. Anything else, you guys? You don't have to contribute with the super. Anything else in the chat that we've missed on that you want to touch base on? Again, Tatis is going to debut in about 20 minutes. Seth Lugo is going to pitch. You got a really good-looking Padres lineup today. WBC starts in 5 days, March 7th.
When do Soto and Manny leave? They got to leave pretty quickly.
Got to be like
tomorrow.
That's been printed. I forget the day. Does anyone know that day? It's got to be like tomorrow or the next day at the latest.
Christian Bethancourt. Oh my God.
So yeah, that's coming soon, and then we'll follow that story. Padres in the WBC. We'll be talking about that, obviously. Mm-hmm. Goal number 1 is stay healthy and produce.
Monday, Ben says Monday.
What's today?
Today is Thursday, John.
They don't leave until Monday, Ben? When are the first games for like the Dominican or the U.S.? Or I thought it was like March 8th. Is that today's Monday? Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe they only need they just get there and play.
They've already been playing. I mean, it's not like they have to ramp it up.
Right, it's just like baseball. I think they know how to play.
Yeah, they played in a couple games so far, John. I think they're good.
Soon, Sean.
Yeah.
Soon. Or go see the Padres when they're in Iowa. I don't think they play in Iowa. But Chicago.
If the Padres ever play in the Field of Dreams game.
Exactly. Then they're literally in Iowa.
Yeah. So hope the Padres play in one of those games.
Okay, so the U.S. doesn't play until the 11th. Ben's basically our producer.
Yeah, we just don't pay him.
Right. So basically, he's our producer.
Right.
Right. Okay, so it's coming.
It's there. That's almost. Guys, we got 2 spots remaining.
Yeah, get in there. Get in the draft.
Underdog Fantasy. We want to fill that thing up.
Fill that thing up. Season-long draft. And then we'll be doing daily drafts with you guys.
Fill it up.
We're just getting familiar with it. It's an amazing product. We've been using it over the last couple of days. It's an amazing product. There's some really cool things you can do. So again, link at the top. Double your deposit up to $100. Use promo code PODSWRAP.
Love it.
You know, since we're in the business of promotion, can we pull up the merch?
Selfless, shameless promotion.
Yeah, it's spring training. We have brand new merch, and you can see some of it on the screen, including the back of Jim's head merchandise that is now available. If you want to pick some stuff up for Peoria or for the start of the season, I will put a link in the chat right now. Appreciate you guys supporting, picking some stuff up over the last couple of days. Brand new 2023 line of merchandise, including the back of Jim's head Polaroid t-shirt, a must-have for Padres baseball at Petco Park in 2023. Link in the chat right now. Link down below as well if you click on YouTube. Check out the merch. Thank you for your support. Wear it proudly and let us know when you get it and post a photo on social media and we'll give you a shout out there as well.
Yeah, I need to wear that shirt and it'd be very Inception-like.
Right. By the way, I haven't placed your order yet. Jim wants.
Thanks.
Jim sent an order for all the t-shirts or whatever that was like, it's going to cost like $1,000. Like we'll literally lose $900 this year because Jim is spending more than we'll ever possibly make. I'm
literally like, buy it all, John. Buy it all.
We basically made t-shirts so Jim can wear the t-shirts.
I mean, the amount of stuff that I made you change too. Like the shirt quality.
Oh my God.
The logo.
He's like, is that a 50-50 cotton blend? I'm like, I don't know. It's like, dude, you got to be using 60-40. So then I have to change
60-40, bro. 60% cotton, 40% polyester is the best kind of shirts. They don't shrink.
Okay,
trust me. And they hug. They hug.
Wait, hug what? I don't want anything hugging.
Well, you have nothing to hug. You have nothing there.
True. Okay, so the video link has been tweeted out by Jesse Agler, which is clutch because I want to watch the video of today's game. Retod says, give this to Ben. So as our producer who gets paid nothing, Ben, you can thank Retod for $4.99 and we'll probably never give you.
We'll never give you that.
But Retod, that's very kind.
Thank you. This is a good idea, Alex, and I will definitely do that. Putting my back of my head into the intro.
Yes.
Intro blooper where Jim's head is in every shot.
I like this. Jim likes his shirts soft.
Okay, Gus. That was a good one. Damn it.
I do like that. All right. So we're going to catch up here over the course of throughout spring training. Obviously, you got to subscribe. We have year-round Padres content for you. Please subscribe. Trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by opening day, which is a bit ambitious. So we need your help in that. So hit subscribe. We have year-round exclusive Padres content for you. Smash the like button for us. Follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. And then also, we appreciate your support of this channel and our partners. And join us on the radio, San Diego Sports 760. We're talking Padres baseball this afternoon. How did Fernando Tatis Jr. look in the field? We'll be talking about it beginning at 3 o'clock this afternoon, San Diego Sports 760 on Jon and Jim.
He's like, Ben's not old enough yet. I don't even think Ben would drink beer.
Ben, are you a beer drinker? Is he 21?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, so get into that draft again. Thank you, Underdog Fantasy. Get into that draft. Play against me and Jim. Take advantage of the deposit match up to $100. Use promo code PODSWRAP. Thank you, Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. If you have insurance needs before you renew, get in contact with Mark. He'll save you money. There's a link down below. And thank you, Aura, for your support of this channel as well. Great plant-based nutritional products, including a probiotic I take every single day. Check them out by clicking the link down below or going to ora.organic. All right, fun wrap-up show.
Yeah,
we will see you guys again at some point in the coming day or days, and we'll catch up with you this afternoon as well. Jon and Jim, San Diego Sports 760, iHeartRadio app, 3 o'clock. Until then, enjoy Tatis's outfield debut of 2023. Thanks, guys.
Peace.